Hello everyone and welcome back to Anime Lover. Welcome to my video. A preview of today's video will be we're rating the MHA ships and this is my opinion. So let's get started. This is how it's going to work. Basically, I'm going to have a top 5 of the ones I like. And first place is the highest liking or disliking. The second one is the same thing but my other top 5 and my number 1 is the worst one that I hate. And once again, this is my opinion. So you can have your thoughts and I can have mine. Okay, let's jump into the video. First, we're going to start with the sugary sweet stuff. What I mean by that, I mean like we're going to start to the liking ones. So, we're going to start down at number 5, which is Ochako and Toga. Yes, it's pretty sweet. But also, like, Toga likes Deku, Ochako likes Deku. But I don't think Ochako has many romantic feelings for Toga. And I told you that this is my opinion. You guys can think what you want to think. Alright, let's dive into number 4, which is the Bakugo and Toga one. Yes, you may think it's weird, but they actually have a lot of similar personalities. One of them is they do get angry. Toga gets angry when she's obsessed with something, and well, it gets a little bit out of hand. As if you watch the show, then you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, but I think it's really cute. And let's dive into number 3, which is Bakudeku. Okay. Before anyone types in the comments, or if your minds are exploding right now, it's only because they're enemies and they're friends, and I know I love the enemies to lovers, but they did make one ship canon in the show, which was Ochako and Deku, which they actually released, I think, a special episode, which was like a few weeks ago or something, but they did make it canon, so that's why I support the ship. But it's not going to make it in the upper rankings, and yeah. Anyways, moving on to number 2, which is Bakugo Kirishima ship. And I don't know why I like that one so much, but I think it's really cute because like Kirishima's like a really good friend to Bakugo, and Bakugo, well, we don't really know how he feels about Kirishima, except calls him if you watch the show, you know. And yeah, so the only reason I have a problem with that one is just because Bakugo is different, because we all love Bakudeku, and yeah. Anyways, number 1 favorite ship is Ochako Deku. Yes, the other ships didn't make it in, and I'll tell you why in a second, because there's so many, but I'm only doing a list of 10. And, yeah, so Ochako Deku, I have a few things to say about that. Okay, I like it because 1 is canon, and I know it doesn't have to be number 1 because it's canon, but it's also so sweet seeing Ochako, like, blush over Deku insanely, and then Deku's just there, acting just like her. And the funny thing about it is that, Deku actually liked Ochako since day 1 when they first met at UA High School exams. And yeah, so let's dive into my hating ones. And I know you guys are gonna judge me really hard. Starting at number 5 is the Toga and Twice one, because it makes no absolute sense whatsoever, but it is still kind of cute. And like Toga likes Deku. And I love the Ochako Toga ship too, so yeah, and Twice is just really weird. We all know Twice has feelings for her, but Toga does not feel any romantic feelings for Twice. That's why I can't like it. And number 4 is going to be the Baku Ochako ship. I only said that slowly because even thinking about it just makes me shudder. It's only because Bakugo respects Ochako, and Ochako is just scared of him. And yeah, they would not really be compatible, and I just don't see the point in it because there's already ships like Ochako Toga, Ochako Deku, which are canon. And I bet there's other Ochako ships somewhere in the world. And, yeah, let's just move on to number 3, which is the Todoroki and Deku ship. Because Todoroki is Deku's friend. I'm not saying it's weird or anything, it's just like, I don't understand it. Because it's one thing with Baku Deku, like they're childhood friends and enemies, and I love I love a good enemies to lovers story. But at the same time, Todoroki and Deku aren't enemies; they're just friends. And we all know Todoroki's head over heels for Momo. Anyways, we're gonna move on to number 2, which is the Hawks and Dobby ship. I don't know why. Why? Because Dobby in the show literally said, "I'm gonna fry that bird brain," and well, he said something like that. I haven't watched the entire show yet, so yeah. I don't understand that ship because I just why. It doesn't make any sense because there's no signs in the show that's saying that. And even my friends agree with me. And, yeah, moving on to number 1. Everyone's going to hate me for this. I despise the Denki Jiro ship. Why, you may ask? It's because, 1, I love Denki, he's my husband, and, yeah. And 2, like, I don't know why, I just hate that ship so much. I have literally no explanation for it. I don't know why I hate it, I just do. And, thank you for watching the video. Make sure you like and subscribe and leave a comment and share the news about my channel. Please, everybody. I need this right now. Well, not literally, and I only have 25 subscribers, which is pretty sad for a YouTuber. And, yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Please do not hate me for my opinions.